Wednesday morning. We are up and at it. We're at a local spot at Knoebel's looking for trout this morning before we head over to Klein's Reservoir. So we've baited up and we're just walking up to the stream to take the first few casts here. These fish are smart up here, so these are stocky holdovers and some of these little bodies. Just had a hit. Yep. I'm gonna try to get a couple for lunch. Oop, just had another. Yep, right across the current. It's on, Kev's on. Try to flip them right up if you can. Yes. That was Kev's goal this week. He wanted to get a trout to eat. Good job, buddy.
That's a nice one.
Oh, I got one too.
No, you don't. Flip them on. Flip them on. Yes! Oh, that's a brook. Is that? No, that's a rainbow.
We're eating these guys. These are stocky holdovers. So that was quick, guys. That developed quick. We got 2 on the stringer. We are definitely going to cook these up later today. But for right now, we get these guys down preserved in the cold water.
I was thinking of having that maybe for lunch.
Yeah, we can do trout for lunch.
Yes!
Try to find a spot where I can hook this without losing it.
Let's go!
Yes.
I'm so happy we stopped here. Goal complete.
That was Kev's goal of the week. He wanted to catch trout, and we were heading over to the reservoir, and I said, hey, look, there's the creek that we caught trout at before.
I'm so happy we stopped here.
So we did a quick pull in, and we're at the parking spot of Knoebel's, or the parking lot, and over there's the Ferris wheel. That's where we are. Our cottage is 2 minutes from here.
I'll try and finish my goal.
So I'm just using a trout magnet head with a butter worm. Kev's got a salmon egg hook with a red worm. They are smart fish in here. They hold over a long time.
We caught these guys before, but they were hard and they started getting attention up.
Yeah, we only pull a few out of here to eat when we're camping. They're smart, but we've got them figured out. Not as easy as we made it look just then. But it's rained, so the water is a little murky. And we let it come down so you can kind of see the spot, but they can't see us. Probably be the only 2 fish we catch here today.
I had a nice one. No, you did not.
Let's just whip this guy right out of the water.
What is he?
I think he's a creek chub.
A sawfish.
He's a creek chub.
Should we do a crazy catch and cook?
Nah, he's too small.
Really?
I can get the water. Up at the Twin Bridges. It's Thursday morning. Kev's up on top. He's up there somewhere fishing off the top as usual. And Kev wants to catch some more trout and do another little cook here. There's also some nice smallmouth bass in this creek. Some good fall fish. So, see if we can catch anything this morning. Oh, there we go. Oh, had one. Had one. Just throwing the trout magnet head with a night crawler, keeping it simple. Current's pretty swift here, so you really have to let it dive down or use adequate split shot. Right on the current seam seems to be the spot. There's a little tap, I think. There we go. Yep. Fish on, baby. Nice trout. Yeah, you got to come down here, buddy. They fight so good in this current. Look at this rod bend.
Big one.
Yeah, it's a real good one. Yeah, baby. Gonna eat them? I think we're gonna eat them. Get the net. Come to Papa. There you go. Fish on, baby. Take your time. Don't over poison the current. Get in my belly. There he goes. Fish on, baby. Nice rainbow, and this one's going back. Woo. Nice. Got a good one on here. Yeah, it's a real good one. Smallie. Nice smallie, buddy. Oh, he's off. So we're cleaning up here. We just had an amazing lunch, caveman style. And then we came over here to use the restrooms. And this hill is filled with red blackberries, black raspberries, red black raspberries, black red raspberries, blackberries. That's not right either. You know what I mean. You will when you see these. This whole hillside. We just climbed up here and ate handfuls of these things. Whole hill here is covered in it. we're gonna head down the road. Got one more spot we want to check out. I don't know if we can get into it. Technically, it's trespassing. Hopefully the people that own this property are home so we can talk to them, because it used to be our vacation home years ago when I was Kevin's age. So that's where we're gonna head. I don't know if it'll work out, but we're hoping to get down. I'd love to have him see where I used to fish as a kid. So stay with us. Trout on, baby. Trout on. Yeah, boy. Get your hands wet, buddy. Gonna do catch and release on this puppy. On the power worm on the trout magnet head. Told you I was gonna get him.
Oh, that's a nice one. Let it stop, okay?
Just work your way down the line right to the power trout magnet head. That beauty. All right. Let her go. Awesome, buddy. Awesome. What'd I tell you? I saw him swirling at it out there.
Yeah.
That one, trout magnet head with a power worm, and then 2 split shots about 18 inches up. Going up current like this and then reeling down, keeping up with it, and then adding just some action to it. Little tiny 1-inch taps all the way down. Just like that. Beautiful. Kev's hooked up. Nice trout. Yeah, boy. Nice, Kev. Nice job. Here he comes. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fat one. Fight him a little bit. I'm gonna put my glasses on the camera here. All right, I'm gonna go down and get him. I got trout. He's got a trout magnet on, so should be able to get a good release. Okay, bring him towards me. If we lose him, we lose him. Get my camera on it. Look at the size of this fish.
Oh my God.
Look at the size of that, like the trout magnet. That's like a... Look at that fish.
Bye, Chunky Monkey.
Bye, Chunky Monkey. We're gonna head out. I'm gonna take the last cast. The camera's about to die anyway. Let me just catch one more trout on my last cast for everybody. You know what? I bet you if I use yours, I could catch one. All right, guys, here we go. Last cast. Kevin's set up. Oh yeah, I see him. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that, Kevin?
Nope.
Last cast continues. I mean, you can't end it when he hit it.
Yeah, true.
There we go. Got him. Told you. Oh, he's off. Did you see that?
You can't end there.
You can't end there.
That was another fat one.
Yeah, that was a big one. That's golden, guaranteed. There he is. Oh, did you see him?
Continues.
The last cast continues. Feel like I didn't get in the right current.
Oh, please, you're done.
No, not done.
Last cast continues.
Last cast continues, guys. The last cast must go on. Just so I can say, I got one on the last cast. Oh, it's all flooded here. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning. We're back at it on our vacation at the Knoebels. We're about 4 minutes from our cottage down on a local creek. And yeah, wandering through the woods. We're fishing. I'm throwing a start the day how I finished the day. Trout magnet, red power worm. Kev's got a trout magnet head. He's behind me with a huge fat night crawler. So we're gonna work our way into these spots before the sun gets any higher. We slept in We've been riding a lot this year. We've been doing all day passes, or the night specials, and been hitting all the rides. So yeah, I'm tired. Got some prickers in here.
Okay, you're very great.
It's a good. All right, let's get our glasses on here because we pop out of here. I don't want to miss a trout sighting here. See, this is where people don't understand fishing. This is where you can spoil a spot real quick. You got to come into it like you're out hunting. I think we'll get in the water here. Are you okay with getting in the water?
Yeah, my glasses are a little foggy.
You got it? Kev's on something little, probably a creek chub. I think that's a chub. Yeah, it's a chub, I think.
Sorry, buddy. Buddy.
There he goes. There goes Buddy.
Buddy.
Got something little. Rock bass. Switch to a gold color on the trout magnet. Beautiful rock bass. New species for the trip. When you guys comment below and tell me what your either your favorite ride is at the amusement park or your least favorite, which ride do you dread getting on? The tight circles bother me as I get older, so the teacups yesterday were rough. Teacups were rough. And we followed that up with the tilt-a-whirl. I like roller coasters. I don't mind going upside down, but I did break my neck a few years ago and I shouldn't be doing that, so they do bother me, so I tend not to do those too much. But Knoebel's has the twister, which doesn't go upside down, and that one doesn't bother me as much. And then one of the most famous roller coasters in our country, an old wooden one, the Phoenix is there, and I do that one as much as I can with the kids. We did that one like 10 times last night in a row. That's probably my favorite. Can think of some of the other rides. There's all kinds of rides, but the tight circles in general I don't like. I'm just done after those. So yeah, let me know what your favorite rides or least favorite ride is. Kev's got a different type of minnow here, he says.
That's not a regular minnow.
Definitely different markings on it.
Like, look at a mouth.
It does look like a different type of fish here. What do you guys think this might be here? It does look different. Doesn't quite look like, it's definitely not a cutlet.
Definitely not a regular minnow.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, a little rainbow. No, this is like a native, buddy. Look how tiny this thing is. Look at this. I don't know if they stock them that small. I'm sure it's stocked, but man, he's a runt. There he is, guys. Beautiful rainbow trout. I'm gonna let this one swim away here.
What do you want to eat, my minnow?
You're free, little guy. All right. So I caught that one on the trout magnet head and a beat up butterworm. Kev's way down there. He just yelled that it looks good, so as usual he leaves all the stuff behind and I'm like a pack horse going down the creek with it. But we'll see what he found. Got a new ball for Kev? Throw it in your bait bag. All right, we're back out on the highway, getting up to our car. And we're gonna move down a spot, hop in the car and drive a few miles down the road to a bridge we know. Just found a really cool fossil. I'm not sure what these are. It look like seashells of some sort. We're nowhere near the ocean, so I'll have to ask Kristen for a history lesson, but that's pretty wild. That's like ocean life. And here we are on the side of a highway. Not really near sea level. Cool stuff. All right, we decided to come back to the cottage. So Kevin, Lyle, and Kristen just ran over to the park. I'm gonna give you a quick tour of our cottage at Knoebel's. We're staying at the Hemlock Hideaway Cottage, and we are in the park. If you look over here, you'll see the train that goes around the park. That is the Knoebel's train. And I'm sure you can hear the roller coasters in the background. Park is open. But we got a nice little barbecue right here that we can cook in. We have a fire ring. But I'm gonna take you inside and show you around. There's a creek right behind these houses here that actually has wild trout and also some stockies in it. Got a nice porch here. Hopefully the lighting adapts. So the kitchen, which is awesome because we want to have fun up here. I love camping, but we want to have some fun, and we got air conditioned, huge fridge. So kitchen that's probably bigger than our kitchen at home. Dining room table right here. And then it's got this finished porch with air conditioning, lighting, electricity. You see the size of this. It's huge. It's almost the length of the cottage. Maybe it is the length of the cottage. It is the length of the entire cottage, which is really awesome. We'll come back in through the kitchen and we'll go right into the living room. Now this living room just brings back memories of our trailer. Growing up, we had a trailer in Columbia County, not too far from here. And this was the, this is what it looked like. Wood paneling and these old chairs. And it's just amazing. Not a lot of padding on these chairs, and they're more comfortable than our big stinking brand new sofas at home. Just quality stuff. But yeah, it's a cottage. There's the track. You got a view of the train that goes by here. You've got TV, all that fun junk, which is great. You know, like I said, we're not trying to pretend like we're great outdoorsmen when we're with the kids on vacation. Our kids love fishing. Kevin hardly ever uses his phone. I try to get him to use his phone. I'm the opposite of most parents. I'm trying to tell my kids, please stay inside, relax. Our kids are always outside. Bathroom, shower. Go over and counterclockwise here. This, I guess, is the master bedroom. I'm not good with bed sizes, so I'm not even sure. And it's all dirty now because we've been here. It's Friday. We've been here all week. This looks to be Lyle's room based on the rock collection he's working on over here in the treasure chest and his Bible. He likes to read the Bible. Here's Mr. Lyle's room. Big closets. Next room down is Kevin's, and he's actually sleeping in his room, which is rare because at home he never sleeps in his room. Always crashes on a sofa. So yeah, this is Kevin's. And I think that's it. I think that brings us back to the, yep, that's it. So plenty of space. The front yard, I mean, squirrels everywhere. The squirrels come right up to you, eat the nuts that you put on the counter. I think we could get them to eat out of our hand if we sat here and tried. And we see deer out there. We've walked right down this road, and you can literally fish 100 yards from here. So just a cool spot. So that's it. I'm sure we'll see you guys on another creek or some action coming soon. We're here another 2 days, so we'll definitely get on some more fish. But right now we're just gonna take it easy, and I think the boys are at the park. I'm probably gonna head over there soon now too. And it's gonna get hot today. So you never know what the weather comes over these mountains here. It's Elysburg, Pennsylvania, and the weather comes over these mountains real fast. So we'll just see what happens. Catch you later. All right, happy Saturday morning. We're at the Montour Preserve Fire Fossil Pit today. Kev just woke up from the car ride about 30 minutes from camp, and there's Montour Preserve Lake just around the corner. So we're gonna see if we can find some fossils here, and then we're gonna go see if we can maybe catch some fish. They have northern pike here, which Kev's never caught. Also have walleye, which Kev's never caught. I don't know how likely we are to catch it, considering we have no idea. We've never fished here before, and it's a massive lake, and we have no boat. But we're gonna tool around and see what we can do. So this looks to be what was on that other fossil we found. Brachiopods. Oh, Lyle's gonna love this. Corals. These Johns. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Fossil guide. All right, let's get hauling it here. A bunny rabbit. So apparently this is the fossil pit. It looks like a big pit. Pretty cool. Huh? All right, Kev just said he wants to go fishing, so I'm gonna go gather up the stuff, get out of here. We did find a couple cool fossils. Go show you those, and then we're gonna head to the water. Oh, that's cool.
I know, I'm afraid to pick it out that I'll break it.
Maybe that.
Oh, this one.
That's a seashell fossil.
Mm-hmm.
That's not as good as mine. So this is the lake here at Montour Preserve. Doesn't look like too much bank fishing unless you can get it out there pretty far. There's a nice fishing pier, which is occupied. Got boat rentals. We got the Canadian forest fire smoke still. So yeah, let's go tool around and see what we can catch off the side here. We are finding fossils along the road instead of the preserve. We found a whole bunch here last night. I'll show you those in a second. And we're just walking along the road. It's a little dangerous, but this is what we're finding right along 487, these big rock outcroppings. And we're finding these fossils right here. And they're 100 million years before the dinosaurs existed. I'll give you all the info right here in the video. Just got to be careful you don't pull out one that's going to collapse the mountainside on you. So rather than pull them out, I'm looking for a lot of the ones just laying here. Go up here a little bit more. Finding some good stuff. This is what Kristen's got. These here, this is coral. We'll show you on the pamphlet later. And this is a beautiful little gem. Lots of full crystals. This one's got some crystals. Kev's catching crayfish.
I never thought there would be crayfish.
All right, we're getting down off the mountain now. Kristen's going back to the car to get the bucket. We've got piles just like this one all along here, filled with different types of fossils. We will wash these up, clean them up, and at the end of this video, we will talk about what each of these are. And believe it or not, these are all different types of animals. All right, folks, we're back home from vacation. I want to show you all the stones and the fossils that we found. We got quite a bit of rock here, and I'll show you a little closer view of what these fossils are. They are not just pretty rocks with a bunch of holes in them. They actually they are fossils. I'm kind of an expert in that I read the pamphlet that they give you at this place. But most of this information I put in the video already, but I like this map a lot. That's map of Pennsylvania, and that shows you where the Devonian Sea was and where we were, right up in this area. So well in this Devonian Sea, which dated from 419 to 359 million years ago. So Pennsylvania was covered in warm seawater at that time. The first two paragraphs I covered already, but on land, flightless, this is a time period that the flightless insects appeared. They developed hard outside shells to protect them from drying out. So this included, I guess, the ticks, spiders. Oh no, that would be something else. Ticks, spiders, and amphibians also evolved during this period. Insects have 6 legs. Ticks do not. Spiders have 8. Amphibians, you know, different creatures. Fossils found that Montour Preserve come from a time 116 million years ago. They give you a good link right here to go to if you want to actually learn from an expert and not somebody like me. But let me strap this camera on so you guys get a better angle. So starting with the brachiopods, we have basically what looks like, you know, seashells or clams, and this is my favorite example of that. We cracked this rock open and we found this right there. So it's pretty cool to have one fully in contact like that. And I like that they fit back together. Just like that. So that's a cool one. We have other examples of those. Where you can see the shell imprints all over some of these pieces here. And we have some where they're actually pretty deep into the rock. Another thing we have a lot of are these cephalopods, which are a different creature than the crinoids up here, but we have both of those. They're hard to tell the difference, but this would be one example of that critter right here. We got quite a bit of those, but let me go show you the best example. This guy here, look how long this one is. And then here you can actually see like a mark, and I believe that was actually the head of it. I'll put the picture here. And this was, it looks like a plant, but it's considered an animal. So I thought that was kind of cool, really cool one. And we're actually going to, Lyle's going to try to take some of his metals, bismuth I believe, and he's going to pour it into some of these, and we're going to try to make some molds. I mean, we have a ton of examples of these, some better than others, some deeper than others. So we're going to see if we can actually make some bismuth creatures from this. Let me grab these two. Now, another thing we have plenty of examples are coral. And you see that little branch there. You'll see that here in this limestone. You'll see it up here in the limestone. Right there in the limestone. So these are all examples of the coral. Tracheopora to be more specific. And then we have these other, I believe these are other types of coral. I'm not 100% sure, but we have those little critters all over the place too. And some of them we have like all over, like this one. Let's see, what else can I show you guys? Here's another, I call them seashells. There's another seashell here. Go over to here. This was something we haven't identified yet, but definitely all kinds of like branches or coral and the same type of rock. So I'm confident that it is fossils from that same period, and because I do see other similar fossils in here, so I know it's the first layer or the same layer in time. And then we just found some good old gems too. Lots. This isn't going to do it justice unless I have the right light hitting it, but this is a really pretty piece here. And we haven't cleaned these up because we're still kind of researching on, I don't want to, some things you can actually wash away with water. So we're still researching on the best way to clean these up to preserve them. So that's pretty much the rocks. I know it doesn't do it justice here, but hopefully I give you a little bit of taste of some of the fossil finding that's around here. And maybe you, this is a pretty widespread area where this Devonian Sea was out there. And I'm sure if you look up your local geology sites, there's probably other fossils around you. So I just kind of thought it was cool, you know, it's a fishing channel, but these are actually sea creatures from, you know, 350 million years ago. So in a way we were still fishing and catching some creatures that died a long time ago. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We had a blast. Knoebel is one of the favorite places in the world. Hope that shows through on our video. And we're going to catch you on the next one. Peace.